what do you guys think we will take away from this entire situation? Like, what will we learn? Because we had no idea it's coming. And so later on, like 10 years from now, I hope this is, the first and last time we live through a time like this. But what will we learn from this situation?
I think for me, there's quite a couple things. I think a lot of actions that are done speaks volume. And I say it more for my bosses. Again, I think it comes from all of us, how much we appreciate all they're doing, based off how they're trying hard to keep us all employed. And in the long run, it's not going to matter if we close down or if we didn't see a patient or two during this day. It really is going to come down to how hard they try to still keep us employed regardless of what's going on. So I think if anything, that's really what I'm going to take from it. And then aside of the fact that when, it got hard, we stuck together and we're trying hard to not only keep our office clean, we also take temperatures on the staff that are working that day before even seeing the patient. So it's really all the precautions we're taking, what they're doing to keep us like feeling safe. And, of course that comes within time. We still have to work, in regards together to what else we can do and things like that. We took a lot from the webinars. I know a lot of us were writing things down. So I know we're supposed to have a meeting also the day before we open, which we're set to open on the 8th, if everything still goes well. I know we're going to have another meeting before to see how or what we should be doing and what's the best way to do it. But I think aside of that is just making sure that in the long run, you saw that we all stood together. We found the best way, not only for ourselves, but for our patients too.
That's incredible, Vanessa. Thank you so much for sharing. And then when you mentioned just like staying together during this rough time, it goes back to something that we just discussed at Zen, and it's stronger together. That's what we're going by right now. When we stay together and we're just strong that way. So that's wonderful. Alyssa, do you have anything to add for us on that? What do you think will happen? Like, how are we going to see this time 10 years from now?
So throughout this, I know we've definitely made some new protocols.
Good point.
We had inclement weather protocols, but we never had anything like this.
Yeah.
So we have created, quite a few protocols that we will have if something like this were to ever happen again. But it'll hopefully help us better prepare for it. Supplies. I saw what the coronavirus is doing, in other countries, and I never thought about stocking up on masks, gloves, or any sanitizer even.
Yeah.
So I think if something like this were to ever happen again, I would maybe make sure I'm a little better prepared in that sense also.